The students come in absolutely, they usually know nothing about the trade, okay? And we start them out with the basics. We start them out with hand tools, okay? We have a file, we have hacksaw. And if I forget to mention, we do 50 minutes of theory every day, and we really, really stress the safety, okay? Safety, safety, safety first.
Absolutely.
Okay. Some of the projects the students work with, they don't even get onto the machine tools yet, okay? So what we do, with always safety in mind, some of the first projects that they make is a drill drift. And what this drill drift is used to knock out a drill on a drill press, okay? And it's hardened, it's made out of O1, so they learn how to heat treat. But most importantly, these young freshmen, they're making it out of a piece of steel like this, and they use this guy. It's called a file. Then we move into the drill press. That's how they put the hole in.
Okay.
We teach them drill theory, drill press theory, again, safety.
Yes.
Okay. Then we teach them about the pedestal grinder, the belt sander. Okay. That's all slowly moving up to the machine tools themselves.
Yes.
Okay. So this pretty well rounds down the first semester, the first 16 weeks of a freshman at Williamson. Okay. Then we progress onto the machine tools.
Sure.
Okay. The machine tools are the lathes, mills, and surface grinders. They'll single point thread. This is a left-handed thread and there's a right-handed thread. They'll use their lathe tool that they just sharpened and they'll set up the machine and then they'll learn how to cut these threads, right and left-handed, okay? Then when they perfect that, we move them on to other tooling, okay? This is where they'll learn how to thread again, they'll learn how to turn ODs, they'll learn how to knurl. This guy's a knurl, and they start with a bar like that. Okay, so this is all in their first year. This is the back half, the spring semester half.
Yes.
Okay. We teach them how to learn how to read different micrometers. Okay, there's different measuring equipment. And moving on to more junior projects. Okay, the juniors will work on their tap wrench. Okay, and this is the tap wrench, and what this guy does is you can put a tap in here, and you can tap using this tap wrench. You can put threads in a hole. Okay, this is kind of a transition of that finished piece. Okay, they're constantly machining the different components.
Yes.
The whole bar comes in this form here, and then they, using blueprints, they'll do all their turning on the lathe for what the requirement on the blueprint. The students also learn how to learn some heat treating procedures, and they learn that we have air hardening material and we have will hardening material, and so they get a pretty good understanding of heat treatment. And then moving further on, I think you guys will kind of get a kick out of this.
Yes.
We teach the students when they get to the grinding area where, the things got to look good. You're in a precision area. It is called precision grinding, so.
Yes.
Finishes matter. We want a really nice finish.
Yes.
Okay, as you can see, we got on here. Then we move to the seniors. Okay, their capstone project. It's a vise. In this particular one here, it's a casting. We get a casting from out of Ohio, and then the casting starts out like this. Okay,
Yes.
and they machine everything from a print. From technical blueprints, and then it ends up looking like this vise right here, okay? So we got mill work, we got heat treat. These jaws are hardened, they're heat treated, they're precision ground. They cut their Acme threads, they do some knurling, okay? And at the senior level, they have metallurgy projects they gotta get done. They have tool design projects that they have to complete. And they have CNC projects. Okay, so the tolerances keep getting tighter and tighter at the senior level. At the senior level, in the grinding area, we're talking plus or minus 5/10. Okay, now you got to keep in mind the human hair. If you get a micrometer reading of the human hair, it's about 3/1000. And then they have CNC projects, CNC, computer numerical control. They learn how to do manual programs. One of the nicest things about being a teacher here at Williamson, obviously my alma mater, And probably what works better for me than a paycheck is seeing a young student come in here not knowing anything about the trade. They put up with Williamson's strict rules.
Mm-hmm.
They deal with the faith, integrity, diligence, excellence, and service. Some guys go back to school.
Mm-hmm.
Right after Williamson, some go back to school. Some will get into millwrighting. They'll work as a millwright. Some guys will be, myself, I was a tool maker, mold maker, and I was in the wire EDM / sync EDM. Some students will go out and be programmers. Some guys, like I said, will go back to school, be engineers. Some guys will go to power plants. A lot of power plants come to Williamson towards the end of the year and, for lack of any better word, gobble our students up. And then when they graduate, they're Williamson men. They did their 1,000-day journey here at Williamson, and they go out into society and be productive members.